Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I'm so glad that you're here today. I'm excited to share with you all some 3 tips that I practice from time to time when my home is not feeling as refreshed as I'd like it to, or that when the decor just doesn't excite me, if you will, any longer. I don't know if any of you ever felt like that, but for those of you who don't know, my husband and I relocated to Savannah, Georgia about 2 years ago, and at the time I decorated my home with different items and different designs that suited my needs at the time, if you will, and that I loved at the time. So it's been about 2 years now that we've been in our home, and some of the things as I look around just don't feel like that warm hug like I'd like them to anymore, or they don't feel as fresh as they did 2 years ago, obviously. Also, sometimes as the seasons change, I also feel the need to refresh my rooms and give them an update. So these are just 3 things that I do from time to time, and if you have any tips or tricks that you do when the seasons change or when your home doesn't just feel like that warm hug anymore, please feel free to share them in the comment section below. Okay, so the number one thing that I do, and I know this one's not going to be such a popular thing, but the number one thing that I do each time when I'm feeling like this is I clean and declutter the space. So I'm not sure about you guys, but for me, sometimes, you know, we can fall guilty of just putting things in a room or in a closet or in a drawer. Like, for instance, that kitchen junk drawer that I just cleaned out when I did my coffee station in my kitchen. Do you have a junk drawer at your home? I was laughing and talking to a friend of mine the other day. Apparently, some people don't have a kitchen junk drawer, but I do. And it's not junk per se, but it's just those miscellaneous things like batteries and hooks and random instruction guides that find their way into that drawer. But just decluttering spaces such as your linen closet, getting rid of sheets that no longer serve you or you don't find comfort in anymore, or don't fit your aesthetic to the room that you're decorating. Sometimes it can be just replacing a set of towels and washcloths. So decluttering, going through that closet and getting rid of the clothes that you have not reached for or haven't worn in at least a year. Those types of things. And also giving it a deep clean. So not just your typical cleaning that you might do, but just a little bit more in terms of what you are reaching, the rims on the borders around the base of the floor. You might want to clean out that refrigerator and things like that. Once I clean and declutter, then I can just really kind of assess, okay, what is it that I'd like to add to this space? What is it that I feel this space is missing, etc. So you can fill in with the things that you've removed by donating, throwing away, and or reorganizing. So what are the things, step 2, that I have done, that I do once I've decluttered and cleaned, is I just fill in the gaps. And for me, sometimes in my great room, we had some brown pillows everywhere, tons of brown pillows, and they came with the couch, but I started to just feel kind of drab in there, and I wanted to just bring it to life. And so instead of buying more pillows, what I did, and some of you may already do this, comment below if you've already been using pillow covers. But I decided to get some brighter pillow covers, and this one's really soft, so it added some texture for me. It added a pop of bright color. And all I did was insert my pillows that I had, the brown ones that I no longer liked, right inside. You'll see that ugly brown pillow in there, and that's it. So one of the things also that I discovered when I'm doing this is if my pillow measured as, say, size 19, I bought a pillow cover as a size 18, so that it's a nice snug fit and that it's choppable and it feels good. So this is one of the things that I covered. They come in all shapes and sizes and textures. And so just replacing my pillows and putting pillow covers on them gave that room a pop and made it start to feel alive and bright and vibrant again. Another thing that you can do is add a throw to a room. Throws are a nice cozy way, again, of adding texture, adding a pop of color, changing a color scheme if you like. You can put a throw on the edge of a bed. You can place a throw on the arm of a sofa or on a throw ladder. All kinds of things that you can do by incorporating throws. Some people like to put them in a basket at the end of the fireplace, something that I maybe explore doing on a future video. So adding a throw, changing pillows, changing the curtains. So in our dining room area, which is the only area in the home that has a pop of color, my husband and I have two very different styles. He loves color. He would love color in every single room, and I'm more of a muted grays, tans, tone, you know, whites, brights type of feel. So when we moved into the home, the dining room was already red, and if I had my way, I would have changed the color immediately. But sometimes we do have to compromise. So the room is still red, which he loves it, but I just decided to just kind of tone it down a little bit, to add some white linen curtains and a white linen runner, and it kind of gave us, I felt, a balance from the bright red that I was originally feeling when I walked in there to a more calm. So adding curtains, changing things out can also give your room a refresh and make it feel like a warm hug again. Number 3, the third thing that I do when I'm looking to refresh and change my room style is add in fragrance. And I don't know about you guys, but when you walk into a home or a space, you ever just feel like, I like it here. You know what I mean? Like, you just feel the room by the feel of the fragrance. We experience places by all of our senses. We experience places from touch, sight, hearing, our sense of smell. And so when you want to think of your room, you want to think of it in terms of how does it make at least 2 or 3 of your senses feel. So we've covered touch. We've covered sight. So smell is another thing. Now that is also why in step 1 we started with cleaning. So once you've cleaned the space, there's different things that you can do to just make sure your home smells inviting and feels inviting. And for me, I love the use of essential oils. Essential oils are my favorite. Comment below if you are also in love with essential oils. I'll put a few lemon drops in my garbage bag liner to make the kitchen smell fresh once I'm cleaning it, once I've cleaned it, or a few lemon drops down the garbage disposal, which will also make the kitchen smell very alive and bright and vibrant. If you don't have essential oils, you can slice up a little piece of lemon and put a few of those down in the garbage disposal and turn it on with some water, and that'll also give you a similar experience. Something else that I love to do is we have diffusers in several rooms in the home, so we will put the same scent in each of the diffusers, something lively and bright and citrus during the day, and something like lavender, something more calming in the evening. And so when you walk into my home, you will sense there is an aroma that will make it feel inviting. And oftentimes when I'm feeling like it's a little off, I'll think about it, and those things have not been in place. So through essential oils, candles is another way that people like to add aroma to their homes. Maybe you're a candle lover. Comment below and share with me, what is your favorite candle scent? I love vanilla. I'm very particular when I purchase my candles. I prefer soy candles. So vanilla is a scent that I find very relaxing, very calming. But I'm looking for some suggestions. I also will burn my lavender candle that I got from Anaya Arts in the bedroom at night. I love that candle. It's also nice in the bathroom for bubble baths and things like that. Let's see, what else? We can also add fragrance with fresh flowers and or like things like eucalyptus. That or adds a nice fresh smell to a room. So these are just some of the ways. I've also purchased some satchels that I will line in my linen closet in between my towels. Sometimes we will put them in the drawers or in the master closet in between clothes, and they just make the room and or the closet or the space smell alive and wonderful again. I'm not sure if you have ever purchased a satchel, but a great place to get them is Kirkland Homes. If you're not familiar with them, or if they're not in your region, you can go to Kirkland Homes online site. They have not sponsored this video. They're just ones that I love. And I've also seen them at Walmart. So just some suggestions. I am by no means professing myself to be an expert, but these are the 3 things that I have done in my home. These are things that I do from time to time in my home that make my home just feel like that wonderful place that I want to come into, that feels like a warm hug and that's refreshed and inviting and aesthetically pleasing. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If this has added any value to you and you'd like to see more videos like this, please like and comment and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss on future notifications, because I will be sharing more videos like this in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.